Good morning, Araz.
Good morning, Ajay. How are you?
Doing very fine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, same here.
So, Araz, I think today, just like you were mentioning, that it's a very special day as we're observing fasting in three different religions. Uh, we're celebrating Navratri,
Yes.
and people are also celebrating Ramadan, and then people in Christianity followers are
Yes.
observing the Palm
Today
Day.
is Navratra, ninth day of Navratra, and today is Palm Day in Christianity, and Ramzan
Sounds-
Rosa is going on.
Yes.
So today is a very auspicious day, and it is Sunday also.
Yeah, Sunday is also important because
Yes,
we could
yes.
take out some time.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but while this is a coincidence, but at the same time, I'm just curious to know, like, maybe it's a planetary thing, or the way the dates are following in one particular day, or this whole month maybe. But what's this so? What is so common about fasting in maybe in these three religions? And I'm sure there could be in other religions as well. But could you throw some light on that fact?
Everything is common.
Like when you say everything is common in terms of spirituality,
Everything
religion.
is one everywhere. It's the whole purpose and goal is same everywhere. In Christianity, the purpose of fasting is same. In Islam, it's also. In Hinduism also. In Buddhism also. Anywhere you go, the undercurrent, the essence is same. Only the manifestation, how things get manifested. You know? In Christianity, the 40 days fasting. In Islam, it's a 29 or 30-day fasting. Navrata is for 9 days. You know? So, only all those cosmetic may be different, but in essence, it's same, one and same thing. Purpose is same, design is same.
So, what is the purpose? What do you think is the purpose behind the fasting in different religions? Is
Purpose is everywhere to live your life in surrender to the Supreme. And fasting is a pathway to come close to the divine, to your source of the creation. That's the essence.
so how is fasting takes you closer to the source, which is the divine?
It gives you opportunity, it gives you requisite discipline in life. You know? It makes you to experience what is hunger, what is thirst. You know?
You mean to say
And-
to
and
experience
how-
that?
So yeah, one of the things of the fasting is to experience hunger and thirst, and in that moment of hunger and thirst, still you have a equanimous mind, and your focus to be in divine connection doesn't get shifted. That's the basic thing. No matter what's happening inside, you are not swayed by anything. You are completely focused, surrender to its will, you know, and having complete discipline, order, with equanimous mind.
So this discipline could be achieved with several other things, but why fasting?
Fasting gives you an opportunity to go within yourself, where you will feel hunger, where you're going to feel the thirst, and what all the reaction taking place due to that hunger and that thirst, where all those things are happening.
Within me?
Of course, a person who is fasting, he or she will experience it. And in that sense, you start looking to your own physiology first. It starts first with looking into your own physiology,
Okay.
to look that, to understand what's your body, who is feeling hungry, who is trying to be balanced. its own mind, where your mind is taking you. You know, being hungry and still you have to live in the devotion of your own creator. For that, you need to master your mind. For example, in Ramzan, you offer a prayer. You know, when you offering your prayer or salat or namaz, whatever you call, you know, and you are feeling hungry, though you are sitting on the prayer mat and trying to concentrate on your divine supreme will, but your hunger will be taking you various places.
Distracting you.
Yeah, distracting to various places. And in that moment, you have to create equanimous mind. It's in meditation also happens same thing. If you go and talk to meditators, serious meditator, they say that they take 1 meal a day or maximum 2 meal a day.
Right. So on that point of like having meals, and this was my understanding as well before, is that fasting would be maybe a symbolic gesture to convey or to experience giving up worldly pleasures. You know, something which is the desires for material world. You know, and just to experience it for maybe 9 days,
that's
29
why-
days, or
that's
40
why-
days, whatever you want to call
When you
it.
start feeling hungry, when you start feeling thirsty, you will understand this thing starts at bodily level, no? Matter level. Then
Right.
then mind will come into picture.
Mhm.
You know, your body will start feeling hungry, your body will start feeling thirsty, and your whole focus and objective is to concentrate upon the supreme will and observe
Right.
yourself and consider the mind come in picture. And the moment you conquer your mind by getting access to create balance, to balance it, in that moment you will see things shifting. You will start seeing yourself beyond your body, mind.
Exactly. That's what I was coming to the point that how much role the mind has to play when you are on a spiritual path.
Yeah. Uh, mind mind takes you to every place, na? Mind is a very empowering machine and very destructive. Mind is very creative,
Yeah.
mind is very destructive.
But it also happened to be an organ in a body, right?
Yeah, mind operates through your brain.
Mind and brain, yes. So if you
Yeah.
were like distinguished like that,
Yeah, yeah. Mind operates through your brain.
Mm, right. Okay, we will talk about that much later, some other day maybe. So coming back to this point, like, so I was thinking that if the fasting is like this, that is common in at least 3 religions which is following.
Not only 3,
At least-
every religion.
Religion.
If you go talk about Sikhism, it talks about Jainism, everywhere. Fasting becomes important. In fact, these days, those who don't believe in God
Atheists.
and religion, yeah, they also understand. Scientists also understanding the importance of fasting. I think in 2016 and 17, scientist, a doctor has given a Nobel Prize on this issue.
I'm not aware
He
of that.
came,
but
he
interesting.
discovered that fasting gives good health. It reduces the possibility of cancerous.
So it detoxes the body.
Yeah, detoxification. It makes you to look younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like just curious about this whole thing is renunciation is the only way or the only path to reach the ultimate truth.
Renunciation is yes, it is a through renunciation only you can attain the ultimate truth. Like Krishna says that
It's the only path that means.
I can't say that that is the only path, but it is one of the most important path because
Maybe the tried and tested one.
how much I know that ki all great enlightened one have walked on that path, on the path of initiation. You can talk about Mahavir, you can talk about Jesus, it can be Buddha, Muhammad, anyone, Guru Nanak, Kabir, anyone.
You briefly
Or
mentioned,
Sai Baba.
yeah, you were also talking about Krishna something, and I interrupted you.
Yeah. Krishna said, you said that ki,
Renunciation is the only path.
renunciation is the only path. The Krishna says that ki Jagat Maya hai. So what Krishna want to say that? Ki if you focus on material world, all those things are illusionary. Then what is real? Krishna said, what is real?
Yeah.
He said that unmanifest form of mind. But for time being, just focus upon me.
Okay. For the time being, focus upon me. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Great.
Because renunciation gives you access to concentrate on the meaningful things which really matters to you.
So
Even if I tell that these days is examination
for children.
for children, as I
Yeah.
see now, ask to any student, they say that they are unable to focus because IPL is coming, new movies, new Netflix series are coming, they get deviated, you know.
Right.
You know, so, but end of the day, they get lesser time to focus on studies. So if they really want to focus on studies, they really want to do well, you know.
They have
So
to give up.
they have to control their mind for deviating from here and there. In Christianity and Islam, they call shaitan. Shaitan dissuade
Satan.
you, take away from your own possibility.
Okay.
Right?
Right. But coming back to this renunciation path, and you said that that's the only, maybe the tried and tested way. Like I take it as on a lighter note, you know, if you're on a journey, you better travel light. So might as well give up something
Yes.
which is not so significant in
But
a
to-
larger scheme of things.
But the real issue is that to see the value of that path. You know?
That means like why do you want to travel?
Unless
this path?
until a person don't see the value of that path, nobody will be willingly going to walk on that path. But if someone get that taste, what it will provide, walking on that path, that person will never leave that path.
Like Vivekananda was very curious and keen to.
Yeah, like Vivekananda, anyone, any enlightened soul.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like, while maybe others landed upon it.
Ramakrishna, anyone you say. Swami Ramanna. And the whole conflict in society is that people are unable to see and unable to listen properly. They are more listening to their own running commentary. And I think that there are certain vested interests also operating all over the world, which is stopping people to remove their ignorance and focus upon real things.
You also mentioned about ignorance in the sense that's what caused differences.
Yeah, ignorance. Crucifixion of Jesus. Good Friday is coming
Right.
this week. You know?
Yeah.
Crucifixion was only because of ignorance. They don't know who Jesus was, what was he was saying. Today is Palm Day.
Right.
The significance of the Palm Day is that today Jesus came to Jerusalem sitting on a donkey. You know? And say that, and million of people were welcoming him. The ruler over there in Israel got frightened about his popularity, and he feared that he has come to conquer. But he completely lost the sight that if he was a conqueror, he would never have come on donkey.
Will come with an army.
He would, at least he would come on a horse or an elephant. Surely he would not have come on donkey.
Right.
And he was talking about the kingdom, not about this material world. He was talking of the kingdom of God. He said that he has come there to show you the path,
Right.
how to walk to attain that kingdom, to be part of that kingdom. But people over there could not get. It was sheer ignorance. Al-Mansur was, he was also crucified because of this.
And today's Ramnavami also. So
Yeah, Ramnavami also. Ramnavami, see, Ravan, it is considered that he was a very learned person, and he was a great devotee of Shiva, like Rama. In some way, he was a bigger devotee. In my opinion, I may be wrong, but in some way, Ravana is considered the biggest devotee of Shiva. You know? So what happened to him? Only because sheer ignorance. He was not knowing it, what his ego is going to cause for him, for his people.
So how can people give up ignorance and maybe unite? At least not have differences.
Learning. In modern term, we say learning. In ancient term, Guru Shishya Parampara. You know?
Well, I think maybe we can just be open about things, you know.
Yeah, no, it is saying very simple, but how to be open? That is also part of education. You need a great teacher to make you to think in right way. Having a right thinking is also an art.
Yeah.
So that's why education is very important.
That's why we have this thing in Guru Govind dono khade kaku laga paye.
Yeah.
Baliyari Guru aapke
Baliyari.
Govind diye bataye.
Everyone has a guru. Guru Nanak had his own guru. Yeah, Buddha had his own guru. But yes, there will be one stage will come when you will move beyond all teachings. When you get that, you get the vision of that light. Over there, you have to be all alone.
But it starts from a guided.
Yeah, starting. It happened.
Right.
Even Adi Shankara said that without Guru, life is nothing.
This reminds me, I think one of the legends says that Shishya goes to a guru and says, like, what can I know? So there is nothing else to be known. And the answer was, Tattvamasi.
That's good. Yes.
So if you know yourself, then there is nothing else to be known.
Yeah. Basically, we are also made with the same element from which the whole universe is made. And the great sages has said that this body is given as a laboratory to you. This body, mind.
So you keep experimenting with it, maybe.
But it is very sad that people are, fighting in the name of religion, caste, forgetting the real essence. It is just like that I am fighting, if I speak in English, you speak French, you are fighting, no, French is the best language, I am fighting. No, English is the best. This is the only language of God. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
You know, basically the purpose of languages are same. Of its communication. Likewise, purpose of all form of spiritual growth and development, form of religion, goal is same. That's why Mahatma Gandhi had written said that Ishwar Allah Tere Naam Sabko Samati
De Bhagwan.
De
right?
Bhagwan.
Right.
And Mahatma Gandhi also said that path may be different, but goal is same. Even if you examine, I say that even you examine minutely, even path is also not different. That's really
Right.
every religion is observing fasting. Every religion is for observing renunciation.
Right.
Every religion give importance to spirit beyond body.
Yeah.
Every religion accept that physical form is not a permanent form. There's nothing permanent. You know?
Right.
Everything said that what is sin. Do various religions had different idea of this, what is sin, what is not a sin.
Yeah.
Only phonetic similarity, dissimilarity may be there. And people ignore this. For example, people get offended by someone telling them Jai Shri Ram. Somebody get offended by listening azan. You know why? It's sheer ignorance. If you really know the etymological meaning of Ram, what quality he had, what he stood for, I don't think there will be a single person on this planet who will have aversion listening Jai Shri Ram. If everyone understand the meaning of azan, purpose and design, I don't think that there is a single person will have a problem listening azan. In fact, people will get healed. If a person who is lying on his bed not well, listening Jai Shri Ram or Gayatri Mantra or azan, they will get healed. I can promise that. I can bet that. Anyone can come and debate me on this.
Yeah. So what I get is that while listening to maybe Jai Shri Ram or Azan or any other practices, the idea is to relate to the lives of the enlightened ones, right? And at
Yeah.
least follow the maximum what you can do in your
Actually,
capacity.
I told you, they are vested people who, for their vested interest, they are creating all these differences.
Yeah.
They are not making people educated. Their strength lies in their ignorance.
There was something I read it in my school, early days of my school. There was a simple story that the author has his first airplane journey, and he was mesmerized by the fact that when he was taking off, how as the plane was getting elevation, the earth was looking much more similar.
Yeah.
The higher you go, the more similar you find the things.
I tell you, when we say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, I was so mesmerized. One of my senior was telling me, what Bharat, who is Bharat Mata? Bharat Mata is not geography of India. Bharat Mata is whole world or whole universe.
Okay. So we'll talk about that some other day maybe.
So that's it. How can any country exist in isolation?
No way. At least
You say that, huh?
At least the sky is common, the oceans are common.
Who create differences?
It's only human beings.
Mother Earth. It is the meaning Bharat Mata, synonym is Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Whole world is ours.
True.
When I say Akhand Bharat is whole Earth. I say whole universe. Why to talk about the
This
one
geography.
part of a geography?
Right. Like we keep talking about this.
If that would have been sense, we would not have been felt hurt. We do not have felt hurted by seeing people dying in Ukraine. Okay. Anywhere people die, every sensible person feels sad.
Absolutely.
And feel connected with their pain and suffering.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that we just give up all these differences and let's unite on a much more higher level.
Yeah, since you're saying,
Yeah.
Sai Baba said na, how he came. Sai Baba was from where he came. People don't have real idea about it, but he said Sabka Malik Ek. When Sabka Malik Ek hai, so where the quarrel is?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, thank you so much, Araz. I think it was
My
great
pleasure.
talking.
My pleasure. It's always it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah.